welcome back with another episode of Daily Workshop Stuff. And let me start with explaining why there is a bumper on a mock-up car. So, I've been working on exhaust, and let me quickly show you the fitment of the tailpipe. This is why I need a bumper on the car, because it sits perfectly there, and it has the shape or the angle of the tailpipe is cut exactly the same angle the bumper is. It's not necessary, but it's quality stuff. I just like to make stuff like this. However, this is a decat pipe. This is, let's call it, like I said before, race use only, not road legal. Only this part here, because this part you can actually replace it with this. This is a catalytic converter, and it fits by just removing that clamp over there, and this just goes right there. I don't know if you can see it, something like this. Again, it has a different tail. I didn't bother put this on because this is gonna be probably used only for MOTs in real life, because everyone is gonna run that probably. So yeah, that's how it works, and it's all nice and legal if you want to. Every exhaust, every single one that comes out of the shelf, that includes is included in the kit or in the conversion. What you're seeing behind the car and under the car, this is exactly what you get. The silencer, the hanger. Now the hanger uses the same, the original parts, the original hangers of the original exhaust. So there's no need to change anything on the chassis. It just fits everything as from factory. Now I'm gonna remove the bumper now and I'll show you more in the details, because this is not a standard setup. Again, the exhaust underneath is as comes standard with every one we saw as off-the-shelf system. The quality, it's all the same. It's all TIG welded. These flanges I've noticed only later on. I don't have the other ones. They come with a slight cover of zinc plate. They are zinc plated, sorry, I think, because you see it kind of burns out a little, so it's not as shiny as it should be, like here, but again, also the quality of the metal of this stainless is not as good as the 316, and you can see the welds they show that up a little bit, but it's still good. Anyways, let me remove the bumper and I'll show you what's under it. Just be patient, because I only have one hand for this. There you go. There you go. Sorry for that. I think I really have to fix that. I already had some electrical shock. This is the 380, and how many times I got the electric shock from these cables?
I've seen you a few times at least, and I think a lot more when I've not been here.
Yeah, it's probably 3 or 4 times now. And I tell you something, I'm not sure if it's pleasant. I was gonna say it's not pleasant, but I'm not really sure, because I had it so many times and I still haven't fixed it. I might have some fetish for electrical shock. I don't know. I stepped on it once, it went through the shoe, through my feet, up to my ears. I've touched it, grabbed it a couple of times, and it's still there. Incredible. It's like proper health and safety stuff. Anyways, this is how it looks like without the bumper. We already seen it underneath, you don't have to. Now, the only difference I explained that yesterday or 2 days ago of this is that the turbo is in a different place, so the downpipe has to be custom made and then join into the off-the-shelf exhaust we make. But again, it's all same quality as completely full custom built exhaust. Flexi obviously as the bunk for the lambda sensor. These are the welds, obviously, that, and then joins into the turbo. From the turbo, that's like 2 3/4 inch or 2.5 inch, sorry, into 3 inch. Nice, obviously, transition, nice and smooth. Wide bands, and this is the exhaust. Now tomorrow we're gonna work on On this little boy, well, little boy to say it, is huge, that charge cooler. So I like it, and it fits like a glove inside that chassis. So the charge cooler is actually going to be fixed in the chassis, and the engine is going to move around it. Now there's a plenty of movement, there's a plenty of space to have the movement in between. Plus these engines with the new engine mount that we're using with the quattro gearbox really moves minimum. It does not vibrate. It still uses original engine mounts, you know, the rubber ones, so they have no vibrations inside the cab, but the forth and back or rotation movement is minimal. So there's going to be very minimal movement between the engine and the charge cooler. And there's plenty of space for silicone, obviously hoses there, so that movement is not going to be an issue at all. Big pause for the coolant, I can give them that. This gearbox is not quattro, this is the normal one that I've been using as experiments and doing some developments, but we're gonna fit the quattro one soon. Yeah, I think that's it for today, and I probably gonna see you tomorrow morning or afternoon, we'll see.